Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Vince Argentine here, service manager at Red Rock Harley-Davidson, with the man himself, Hiro Koiso. We're fortunate enough to get him to sneak away for just a few minutes. A lot of stuff going on since we saw you last week. We are in the final countdown to Bonneville, getting ready to leave tomorrow, so Hiro can go out and do his thing, set some world records. Been a long week. I know he's had some long days getting this thing ready to go. Hiro, just briefly, we talked a little bit last week about the dyno process, and we got to hear the bike run, and I've heard a lot of that this week. Tell me a little bit about what we got going on in there.
So we had a lot of new design parts, and it's all experimental. So stuff wasn't like really available. So it's not only just a brand new motor put together. So we have to test the step by step. Everything is going to be okay till idle to the red line. So what we're supposed to do is just start the bike up, then put on the dyno, then just incrementally open up the RPM. Then start at 2,000 RPM, so it's okay. Then shut the bike down, then let the motor cool down completely. The next one is going to be 250 RPM. Dyno has a load control, so we put the load on there. Then you control like your environment, put some stress on the motor, then bring up the RPM like a 500 RPM increment. So warm up and the cool down process, that's like an all-day process. So basically, breaking in the brand new motor in the dyno without putting on the street. So that bike is not really safe to ride in the street, and no front brake. So then, once everything's good, then I'm running the oil just for the braking. So we take the bike completely out of the dyno, then change the oil, then adjust what we need to adjust, then put back on the dyno again. Then do the heat cycle briefly, then go to 7,000 RPM, like a red line pass finally, then get that maximum number out.
Wow, 7,000 RPMs. Scott, I think we actually have a video of that to see that happening. Can we pull that up?
2-3 days of braking and the whole adjustment. Everything still worked out in the end. It was a little kinks, but shifting, engine steering, everything just the way it's supposed to be right now. Then we ended up 389 horsepower. So that was last year was at 370. So it almost got 20 horsepower gain all the way across the board. We had a nitrous system on that bike that time, but we haven't used yet. So we know what we're gonna add. If we put that nitrous system to activate it, it'll be ended up 435 to 440 horsepower. But it's just we need to wait to see what kind of salt condition this year. So I'm hearing some wetness going on there, but it's this heat and the dry wind is a lot of moisture is like evaporating right now. So by the time we get there, then the middle of the week, we probably had a really good salt, and we might have a chance to use a nitrous, a whole 440 horsepower.
Well, we know you're excited, Hiro. We're stoked. You folks at home, keep checking in with us. I know you had some long days this week, a lot of moving parts going into this. Where are we at now? I know you're getting ready to pack up. What's happening next?
Yes, so the bike's ready, and we are sorting out the equipment, what we're going to take. Then everything has to be efficient. We know exactly where it's at and when we need it. So we're loading up the tools and equipment here, also the bike. Then we just head out, then get there tomorrow morning on the salt.
Well, we saw your crew here. I know you got your trailer here. We'll give you a hand. Hiro, let's go check it out.
Thanks.
So I know we got about a 6-hour drive to go. I know that you're especially worried about keeping this bike safe, getting it up there. Tell me a little bit about your trailer setup.
So this trailer is modified to just hold this run speed bike. We added a ramp extension for the extra load bike. It's also all the tie down is especially built for this bike. So it's a trailer is also we use a partial pit, and we have to load and unload every time we start and stop the bike. So we have to actually pick it up, then start the starting line to drop it off, then pick it up from the end of the line. Then we're gonna just keep doing all week. So the design and modify to make my cruise as easy as possible to get that job done.
Well, Hiro, your crew's a little bigger than you thought, man. We're super excited for you. We're all here to give you a hand, all right? All right, let's get it loaded up. All right, guys, we appreciate you stopping by here, the whole friends and family crew at Red Rock Harley-Davidson. We want Hiro to know he's got our total support. We're going to be out there with him, some of us, this weekend. We really appreciate you guys stopping by, getting to learn from the master himself, and ride safe. Have a great day.